these machines shutting down right now. A few stragglers still making their way onto the starting line for a moment. I guess a long line coming in this morning, a long line of rider registration, and that warranted obviously a few-minute hold-up. So we're trying to get those last few folks on the starting line and give everyone ample opportunity to tackle this race in full scale. So we said 15 minutes, but obviously it's going to be just a few minutes past that, which, again, the obvious thing is I don't think we're going to start at 1 o'clock for the afternoon race, so we'll keep you updated on the times on that as the day progresses, but we'll try to get you started as close as possible. But right now we just kind of wait with bated breath to check things out. A few things to remind you of if you have not checked out the recent schedules. Make sure you do so. Our next round of racing coming up at the Big Buck GNCC, and that is going to host round number 4, another iconic stop on the GNCC Racing Tour. Weather, I'm sure, will be a lot better, and that one's always seems to be the real first warm race of the season, and consistency in that fact and manner really makes for a great race and some of the best terrain, that nice rolling hills that we get into for the GNCC Racing. Looking forward to that. Also want to make note that the Seneca Highlands race, if you haven't noticed, the Loretta Lynn's race has been changed to go to the Seneca Highlands for the Tomahawk GNCC, brand new up in western New York. Was talking with Chuck Reed, one of the guys up there from out of that area, and he promotes some races up there also. Talking about right now there's still about 16 inches of snow in the woods up there. But he says by the time we get there, most of that should be gone, if not all of it. And he said another great thing about it is a lot of hilly and mountainous type terrain, so a lot of that's going to run off, and we should be looking for great conditions. And that's still a month or 6 weeks away, so we got a ways to go before we got to worry about that. Hopefully all the snow will be, but that goes to tell me that we're going to have a good rich soil up there. It was voted the favorite track of 2014 for the Western New York Off-Road Racing Association up there, so a mighty awesome facility that we're going to be going to. So once again, you might note on your schedules, if you happen to pick one up at the banquet and you haven't seen one of the schedules, that as we had told you was a possibility going to happen, Loretta Lynn's has been changed to the Tomahawk GNCC, and that's pretty much, I think, the only change we're going to note as far as the 2015 Amsoil GNCC series schedule is concerned. So mark that on your calendars. Also, you can check out gnccracing.com, as we've got the entire full schedule there available for you, all the directions and any details and information you want to know about the upcoming Tomahawk GNCC in a few rounds. Also, just make sure that you're constantly watching gnccracing.com, and for those of you that are going to be racing a few races, if it's only 1 or 2 or even the entire series, we want to remind you while you're there at gnccracing.com, don't forget to click on the pre-registration tab, and you can pre-register for all the GNCC events. It's a time-saving effort, and in reality, with RockyMountain8TVMC.com calling that the fast track to rider registration, they also will give you a $20 gift, $20 to spend right there at RockyMountain8TVMC.com, however you want. It's not $20 off, it's not a percentage off, it's actually $20 worth of spendable money. So if you only spend 20 bucks, then you're not out anything out of your pocket. If you race a bunch of races, the entire season, so to speak, you can pre-register for all races. You can get 20 bucks for each and every one of those early registrations. You can take them all, put them all together, and buy something with all that money at one time, or like we said, just apply it toward other purchases. But the great thing about that is our friends at RockyMountain8TVMC.com are certainly on board full force with GNCC Racing and the GNCC Racing Nation. So make sure you get ready by checking out Rocky Mountain ATVMC on the World Wide Web and that fast track to rider registration. Also want to remind you, race fans and racers, that we will be broadcasting once again, like I like to call it, globecasting to the world, the 1 o'clock race there with the XE1, XE2s, as well as our A's and B's, and that'll be getting underway with our afternoon race at racertv.com. The entire 3-hour race is scheduled to be on live there, and it should be making for a great opportunity for folks to check some good things out. If you don't catch it while you're here at the racetrack, you can go back home. It will be archived, and you can watch it later at home. You can also tell the folks back home to tune in to racingtv.com shortly after 1 o'clock when things get up and rolling here for this afternoon's race. That will be up live for you folks to check out. A few other things that we can try to remind you of as we roll through today's racing and get ready to go racing. The fans, as we said, stop over by Moto T's race fans and pick up your event souvenir programs. Where inside those event souvenir programs, which are free, you can get your full schedules as well as series profiles and rider profiles in there. And you can also take that souvenir yearbook with you to the Pro Rider autograph sessions. Did you guys get your pit passes yet for the Pro Kids? Don't worry about it. You got them already when you came through the gates. That's what that wristband on your wrist was all about. That's what we're talking about, up close and in your face type GNCC racing. On the track, off the track, you can go actually about 11:30 this morning and meet and greet and visit with our top GNCC XC1 and XC2 Pro Lights pros. As they get ready for the day of racing. We'll have an interview session with them leading up to that, and during that time, actually, you guys can start filtering over. They'll have posters, they'll have all kinds of things. They can sign an autograph for you. You can take your souvenir yearbooks, get them to sign in that, and you can also go by the Moto T's event souvenir stand and pick up your favorite series apparel or maybe even race day apparel, and make sure that you've got some great memories to take home with you from this GNCC race. Still just a few moments away, waiting on the official word there as to whether or not we can go from somebody obviously with more power than Ricky Towery, which I didn't know that existed, but no, actually, as soon as everyone is, all systems are go, he will let you guys fired up, and I'll give you a few seconds to warm them up, and then we'll shut them back down, I guess, and get back into racing, or get into the racing. So just keep them quiet right now, folks. We'll let you know whenever that's going to be able to happen. And we're expecting the all systems go check here to come pretty soon. So, all right, we just heard the, I just heard the word that said, let's go, WXC, the fastest women on the planet on two wheels, riding through the woods here with us today as they get set to roll into their pages of history for the FMF Steelecreek GNCC in 10 seconds. for row number 1, this WXC class. David Wiley, Randy Cateau, and Bill Mount. Tracy Knight, Sam Young, Tracy Spencer. Also looking at Stony Story, Hector Snethen, Richard Schaefer, Alan Brown, Peter Weiss. We also got Tom Elliott, Mark Miller, Joe Kraft, and Cameron Spencer. 10 seconds! Super Senior B, 45 plus.